Hello there. Today is November 29th, the very tail end of it, which is officially day dos, that's two in Spanish, of me going without a cell phone. Um, Today was pretty much an awkward day, as it is pretty much uncomfortable for me to be without a cell phone. Now, today was a full first day at work without the cell phone, and I didn't really feel it necessarily when I was conducting my work, but I did feel it when I was on my breaks and my lunch, going to lunch. I sit at a table outside with a bunch of people, and I go and I sit down, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of people that are actually on their cell phones. They're on Facebook, they're texting, or they're even calling somebody. So I'm pretty much sitting there unable to interact with anyone on that level because they're all doing what I used to do by being glued to their phones. So that was a little bit awkward. But in terms of work performance, I feel like my work performance was excelled because I wasn't constantly distracted. I did still feel like a nagging kind of like check your cell phone, but I ignored it. I proceeded to do my work. But it's been a pretty long day. Pardon my pajamas. I am about to hit the bed. Um, oh yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to mention before I do that. Um, I noticed that without my cell phone, I'm pretty ignorant of time. So I need to invest in a watch for myself so I can know what time it is. Normally, I always use it as my alarm clock, or when I schedule my breaks and everything. This is what I use for my time frame. I even usually keep it right there on my night table, and so in the mornings it's my alarm clock. So I've had to adjust to that. This is a little bit different. And last night I had difficulty sleeping. I kept waking up in the middle of the night, and I would reach over to the bedside table thinking my phone was there, and as a result of that, it wasn't, but I definitely had disturbed sleep. So I think I'm kind of going through withdrawal, which is interesting. But I'm participating more in life already, and I definitely wanted to withdraw my statement of not using my phone today on several occasions. I wanted to check text messages, see whose messages I missed and what was I missing out on the outside world. I feel like I'm kind of isolated, actually. I have this fear that I won't know what's going on. But ultimately, I still have a landline, so I still have communication. So anybody who has something important to say to me is going to take the time to call me at that line. It's all being forwarded from my cell phone anyway, so it's not of any change for them. They just actually have to know how to pick up the phone. So, day two, okay, a little strange. I'm tired, so I'm ready for bed. And for those of you who are new to watching this, my name is CellPhoneFreeGirl. If you want to subscribe, you can actually click right above here and subscribe. And if you have any comments, feel free to post down below. I am taking questions and answers just based on the experiences I'm having. But I kind of want to flip the script and ask you guys some questions yourself and say, for those of you that have smartphones, that live your life via apps nowadays, do you really think you could survive without a cell phone for 30 days? How do you think you would function? I can understand folks that are kind of dependent on phones for work. They work out in the field, they need to be in touch with the office, hence they need the cell phone. What about you normal folks that don't need that on a daily basis? Do you really think you could survive? It's kind of like a challenge. I guess ultimately my whole project here is just to get your level of awareness here. So on that note, this is CellPhoneFreeGirl, and I am hitting the sack. Y'all have a great night.